Hi folks, it's Diecastbuffet here again, and it's time for another NASCAR diecast review. Today's diecast I will be showcasing is the 2019 NAPA Auto Parts Chevrolet Camaro ZL1, driven by none other than my man Chase Elliott. And this car is from Wave 2. This is a very similar paint scheme to last year. In fact, I think it's almost identical. However, I do notice how the shade of blue is actually a little bit brighter. I don't think it's as dark as last year's, but I do believe it maintains that goofy glitter stuff that Lionel, for some reason, just cannot stay away from. All that glitter, like, I really don't understand that. Like, you have every other diecast out there, and this is the only one they put glitter on. I don't know if it's Hendrick demanding it. I don't know, whatever it is, it's really stupid and it needs to stop. So, the packaging, you know, just your standard, typical NASCAR Authentics style package. This is the back. So, we've already reviewed this one. We've reviewed this one. Let's see, we reviewed this one. We reviewed this one, and yeah, we still have to review Kyle Busch, Bowman, Austin Dillon, and Hamlin. So, and we're currently reviewing that one. So, yeah, we're about halfway through Wave 2 on reviews. So, yeah, definitely a interesting wave. But this is one piece in that wave I could not pass up. I had to get this one as soon as I seen it, guys. I had to get it. I mean, this is my favorite driver. You know, I could not say no to it, and it's really cool looking paint scheme. I've always liked the NAPA colors on any of the NAPA cars that have ran in NASCAR, but to have a really good driver like Chase Elliott behind it, it's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get it out of the package. Here she is, folks, Chase Elliott's NAPA Camaro, and this is a pretty cool looking diecast. I really enjoyed the paint scheme that they've ran with. They kind of have like this octagon kind of like blue. Like, it feels like the back end of the car is like a big blue octagon, and the front is, so it you know, it symbols with the NAPA Auto Parts logo. But what in the world is going on here on the right side? Oh no, that is not cool. Can that scrape off? Oh, please let it scrape off. Oh nope, that is definitely a paint chip, guys. That sucks. So that is definitely a paint chip. Oh, that sucks. Definitely, right there. That sucks. So much for that one, guys. So much for that one. So we already got a pretty bad quality issue there. It just sucks. Of course, it's right on the number. But, you know, I mean, what can you do? You know, what can you do? So overall, the car, kind of get a look around it. It's very similar to last year's paint scheme. Very similar to it. It's just the blue is a little bit of a brighter shade. But overall, though, you know, it's about the same color, same design. But the one thing that got me about last year's NAPA Camaro and this year's is the way the number is. Like, the number is supposed to be right here, not over here. I don't understand why they moved the number all the way over here where the contingency sponsors would be. I mean, you can look at another diecast, and we'll take Kurt Busch's not Kurt Busch, but Jamie McMurray's 2018 number 1, and you can kind of see how they're similar. You know, like the one looks like it's moved up a little bit more than usual, but you can clearly see the difference, how the 9 is just moved up way too much. So that does bug me because it throws the whole car off center, in my opinion. Because like, you can look on this side, and it just looks so weird. It feels like the back of the car is too long, and then you look on this side, and it's just, I don't know, guys. I'm not really a fan of that, but it is what it is. Overall, besides the little chip over here, I'm not seeing too much of a quality issue on this one, though. It's just, I really don't like this glitter effect. Like, I don't understand Lionel's obsession with Chase Elliott glitter effect diecast. And the thing is, it's not every single diecast has this. There's a few of them that from last year that didn't have it. I think it was his Little Caesars one, and of course his Mountain Dew cars. I think those are the only 4 that did not have it, and I don't even think I could paint over that either, because I don't think I have any like really good blue paint, because that's, you know, it's a certain shade I mean, I could try to touch it up, but I'm afraid I'd ruin it. But yeah, just very unfortunate with the paint chip there. But nonetheless, though, still a very nice die cast. But no, not so fast, guys. I do see a really bad tearing issue right there on the little left rear window. So that's unfortunate. But one thing I do notice about this diecast that I do really like that is different is not only the NAPA colors are more correct, but this little, like, for some reason Hendrick Motorsports has like this signature kind of thing they did last year where they have like a little stripe that went here, and it was like black or blue or whatever, you know, whatever the color the main paint scheme is. They had like a little stripe that went behind the NASCAR race car decal, and it kind of went up to where the driver name is. I don't see that on this paint scheme. I do see this stripe here, but that's part of the front, but they don't have that on here. So I do applaud Hendrick for getting rid of that, at least on the diecast form. But yeah, it's very similar to last year's. Not exactly a perfect diecast by any means. I do like how they changed the color blue. I like how they got rid of the stripe, but I just don't understand why the number is so far up. Like, all they had to do, like, and this don't even look centered. Like, how does that does not look centered. Like, this looks like it comes down and it just stops, and then this is still going all the way out here. Like, it looks so off centered. I don't know, it just looks really tacky having the number all the way this way. So if it was moved back, I definitely think this would be one of the best looking diecast on the market. But with that number being shifted forward, it's so unfortunate. And this is a diecast that almost everyone buys. I mean, we're talking about Chase Elliott, and when he got his new number last year, I mean, everyone bought this car. So I like the blue. I like getting rid of the stripe. Not a fan of the paint chip over here, but I'm not a fan of the number and how it's moved up. I'm just not a fan of that. And I think there's a little bit of a chip on the back right here. Yeah, you can see a chip right here on my left thumbnail. You can see a chip there, and then you can see some type of chip down here. Trying to see if it's sometimes you get these decal pieces that are just kind of stuck there, but I do believe that is a paint chip, unfortunately. So, you know, you're gonna have that now and then. It's not fun, but you do have that. So let's see if we can get a good angle on it. Yeah, it looks like just a little chip, but that's, you know, that's unfortunate. You know, it's part of it, and you have to deal with that with Lionel, as their quality control is just garbage when it comes to their quality. I mean, I've seen monster truck diecast better than Lionel stuff. It's pretty bad. Oh boy. And of course I can't properly review this diecast without showing off the magnet. So it's pretty cool how this year we actually got a NAPA magnet. I think last year they gave us a, what was it? I think it was like one of those little magnet that looked like this, like I had the car like this, but it was like a little magnet form. They were really stupid. I didn't like them. I like these rectangle magnets, because if you can just, you know, you just do it like kind of like that. Instead of having some little bitty magnet, you can get these big squares, and it really takes up some space. And it kind of reminds you of like a sticker bomb in a way, like how you can just put a whole bunch of stickers or something, but you can use magnets and it doesn't damage anything because you can just take them right off. So really cool. The blue is not consistent with the color of the car, but you're going to have that with different textures. As you can clearly see, the blue is not matching by any means, but you know what, I can live with that. It does show, you know, the main paint scheme design. You know, it has the 9 here, but it does have that kind of whoosh kind of stripe right there with the NAPA logo, and then Chase Elliott's font. We kind of get a good zoom in on the Chase Elliott. Yeah, you can see that it's a little bit brighter than the actual NAPA blue, but you do see that right there. So that's the magnet that comes with the Wave 2 2019 NAPA Auto Parts Camaro ZL1, driven by none other than Chase Elliott. And with that, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new around here, smash that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great one. And Diecast Buffet, signing off.